I've tried to shoot this video like 3 times now, and I cannot bring myself to finish it. And it is because I've had the flu the past week, and it has been a nightmare. Right after I got off the water, a couple days later, I came down with the flu. My whole family did. My mom, my dad, my wife. And we live in separate houses. It just so happens that it's just that contagious that we were just around each other long enough to get everybody sick. So I've been stuck inside, but I'll give you an update on where we are with the PWR129. I've got some foot steering components that finally arrived from SourceKrate. Gonna do a whole video over that, as well as a new Livescope pole. This is the Fischer pole. This has been kind of nice. I like how small it is. It's actually made for kayak fishing. So this is from Dugout Bait and Tackle. We'll give this a try. I like the fact that the cables run through this. Don't know if this will be what I use long term or if the Railblazer will be, but either way, it's either going on this boat or the XTR130 once that gets here. And the Railblazer will go on the other one, of course. So let me show you what else we've got going on here. So the throttle mount ended up coming in. I really like it. I think it looks pretty solid. Let me set this down. I've got it on the lock and load track base here. And yeah, I think that this will be solid. It's got a little bit of a wobble to it, but I think that's just all these lock and load type stuff. None of them are like super stable. They're not coming out though. Like I'm not worried about it. It's got a little bit of wiggle to it. We may be able to put some shims in and get that from moving if it starts driving us crazy, but I don't think it'll be a big deal. Still not completely sold on the captain's bridge. To be honest, after getting out on the water, I like having this kind of free so I can put the paddle up here when I'm not using it. That may be something where I have to get rid of this and go back to a Yak Attack mount here on the side with the fish finder on it. We'll have to see. I'm gonna give it another go the way it is, just to see if this is a long-term solution. And I'm honestly thinking about doing a delete of the dry pod box, because as of right now, I don't even know what I'm gonna use it for. I know a lot of people do deletes on that, and a lot of people do like the dry pod. So I'm gonna look online and see what more people are doing with the PWR in specific. Got the cleats added for the pull-ups and also the reverse lock. So that's coming along quite well. The eyelets came in, I got those ran. In the steering, we ended up putting bolts here on the side, and now the steering cables are gonna come out here to the back while the pull-up line and the brake line are in the middle. I think that's what this was intended for. That way, whenever it pulls up the motor, it pulls it straight down, and I don't have to worry about it bending again. One other kind of nifty thing that I thought was kind of cool, Nathan Skinner from Festive Water in Cumming, Georgia, had posted online that he had come up with a mount for the Fischer pole. So I'll show you what that looks like. Basically, he took this double header here and added some quick fist grips to the end of it to hold it. So when you're not using it over there on the mount, it just kind of sits right here. So I'm waiting for those to come in, and we'll get that added. And I'll be honest, I think we're getting to a pretty good spot with this build where I don't think there's much more I really want to do to it. If anything, I may actually start stripping away stuff like the command center and just kind of simplifying this a little bit. You can see the foot steering here that I've been working on. This is the SourceKrate. These are insanely smooth. I wanted the Wizard foot control steering, but unfortunately it is not in stock. I went ahead and got it pre-ordered through Festive Water. But right now I'm using the SourceKrate on this one, and this is so much smoother than what was on here before. I got to rerun the wire over on that side. I've got to figure out a good way to get to that little spot there. Unfortunately, this boat does not have easy access on that side, so I'm having to come through the back here in the middle using like a little wire snake. But yeah, I'm gonna have to use a camera to get up there and see how I can kind of grab that from the other side and feed that line through. This is a thinner Spectra cable than what was originally on this boat, so I don't know that I'm gonna keep this on here. I do have some more coming from Innovative Sportsman, which looks like the stuff that Bonafide actually has on this from the get-go. So I think that may be the long-term solution there, but this boat is coming together. It's starting to look really good. Also, I know that the videos on this channel have been kind of more kayak rigging more than anything recently, and it's just because it's the colder months. I'm hoping to get out and fish and actually make some fishing content, cover some different tackle that I want to use, and get my first like mid-grade bait caster. I'm using kind of like the entry-level stuff right now, but yeah, it's getting the job done. But it'd be nice to have some nicer fishing poles and just tackle in general. But yeah, the flu kind of kicked my butt this week. I'm planning on putting out more videos in the future, but just know that the reason why it's so slow here at the beginning is because I feel like crap right now. So hopefully I will get better and we will get back on the water soon and finish this build. We also need to still sell the autopilot. I got it listed. If you're in Georgia, hit me up. I want to cut a good deal on it for somebody and get rid of it so I can go ahead and start the XTR130 build. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Thanks so much for checking out these videos, guys. It does mean a lot to me, and I hope you're getting some value out of this. It's so fun to make these. So yeah, catch you in the future.